My name is Natasha Beale and I am a brand new community matron for Arbennack PCN. So I came into this profession quite late in life. I started my training in 2011 and I completed in 2014. The reason I chose this profession is because due to family circumstances, we had to spend a significant amount of time as a family down at hospital. And I really appreciated what they did for my family, and I just thought it was something that I was really interested in and I was really wanting to be involved in. So I decided there's no time like the present, and that's what I did. I started with an access course and then went and did my degree at Plymouth University. So when I qualified, I went to an acute trust, but it really wasn't for me. So when I had the opportunity, I then went to a local community hospital where I worked on a stroke rehabilitation unit. After a couple of years there, I then took the opportunity for secondment into the specialist stroke service, and I was there for 6 years. And I really enjoyed the specialism. I enjoyed working in the community, doing lots of home visits, seeing the patients in their homes. And after my time there, I then had the opportunity to go for a community matron role, which is similar. It's working in the community and looking after patients, etc. More complex patients and a lot of more long-term conditions. But stroke is a long-term condition, so hopefully, as I said, I'm quite new in post, so hopefully we're going to show that a lot of them are interchangeable and that I will be able to do a good job. So while working as a community specialist stroke nurse, I had the opportunity, and I was supported by CFT and by my specialism to enable me to undertake my masters. So I did that alongside working full time, module by module. It was quite arduous, and luckily enough, I managed to complete that, and I qualified as a community and primary care practitioner, and that was in September 2022. So my family moved down to Cornwall when I was 17, so I missed all of my secondary schooling and I went straight out to work. I didn't really choose to work in Cornwall, however I stayed with my family, so that's why I work in Cornwall. So as a whole, I've been really lucky in that the amount of overt racism that I've come across has been quite small. Has happened, but just not very regularly. My main issue tends to be things called microaggressions, where people say things like, oh, your hair's beautiful, can I touch your hair? And don't ask permission, just stick their hands in it. I've also had things where people say, oh, you speak very good English, where have you come from? Where are your family from? Things like that. So really it's just about education and training and making sure that they're not the type of things that you can mention to your manager or that you can actually complain about, but they're things that do weigh you down over time. So yeah, I'm really proud that I've passed my masters while working full time. That's amazing. I was also recently given the opportunity to do my non-medical prescribing course, and I'm pleased to say that I passed that. It's a really, really hard course, but I found it really valuable, and it will be great going forward in my new role. So I've been really lucky in my managers. I've really, really had some lovely managers over my time who have made me feel quite comfortable and quite able to express my issues that I've had. So yes, I do have some role models. I suppose the one that I feel has helped me the most has been Catherine Churchwood, who was my previous manager in the stroke service. My advice on career progression is to, if you do go to interview, is to listen to the feedback that you're given and take that on board. Don't take it personally and look at what you can do to improve your next interview. You're not always suitable for every job, but perseverance is the key. I would describe myself as resilient. and I think that in this profession you need to be resilient. I also persevere, and I think that that's really important, that you persevere no matter what the obstacle is, that you really look at ways in which to overcome those. And then also I have a love of learning, and that's one of the reasons why I've completed my master's. Okay, so if I was going to give some advice to colleagues, I would say that we need to continue learning and continue improving our skills. Processes are constantly changing, our practical skills are constantly evolving and changing as we come against evidence-based practice. So really, it's just really important that we continue learning and we don't become stagnant. So that's really my advice.